It really is amazing to be here with you. This is our last show on this run, and it feels great to be playing live music in front of humans again. So thank you for, you guys are all a part of the experiment, so I hope this works out. I believe it's going to. Thank you so much, seriously. I'm going to tell you a little bit about how tonight's going to go. So, my name is Kris, and I put out some new music this year, and I'm really excited about it, and I want to play it for you. I hope that's okay. But on top of that, I want to tell you guys some stories about how some of those songs have kind of come to. And also, I'm going to ask you to sing a little bit tonight. Is that okay?
Yes.
Yeah? Sure? Everyone feels comfortable with that? Okay. Do I feel comfortable with that? I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't. You guys feel confident in your voices?
No.
So this next song I'm going to play was the first song that we put out this year, and this is one that I've been holding on to for a long time. It was, the idea started at a party. This party is one you may be familiar with. It's one that is all the rage at the moment. It's called a gender reveal party. Guys, I'm going to be honest with you. Gender reveals have to stop. At least to the extent that they're at this moment. It doesn't have to be this big. It doesn't have to be a literal cannon shooting a puff of pink smoke out onto everybody. It's ridiculous, and it's got to stop. So, this is the only thing that this show is about, is I'm just campaigning for that, So I was at this gender reveal party, and I was absolutely bored and thought it was ridiculous. So the thing that happens when I'm bored is music ideas pop into my brain. So I'm standing by this trampoline, because we're outside, and we're at my friend's house. I think we're still friends. They haven't come to any of these shows, so that's probably a good thing. And I'm standing by this trampoline, and this idea for this beat just flew into my head, and it was this. It was this thing that went, and I was like, that's cool. I was like, I need to get that down. And the great thing about technology these days is we have our phones. I can record anything at any time. And so I grabbed my phone, I put it on the pad of the trampoline, and I beat this thing out. And I do it a couple times, and I'm like, that's cool. I'm going to tell you guys that there's a lot of these voice memos on my phone, because this happens quite a bit. And I'll go back through them, and most of them sound like this. Just gibberish, and there's nothing in it. But this thing, I was going back through it like 2 weeks later. I was like, oh man, what was that? And it was titled, and I don't remember titling it this, but it was called Tramp Beat. I was like, what did I do? So I went back and I looked at it, and it was this thing. And I was like, that's kind of cool, but in the space between the beat was this. I was like, I wasn't making that noise. I thought it was maybe like a ghost or something. Turns out, I remember my daughter was jumping on that trampoline, and she was making like an excited 2-3-year-old noise. Just, she didn't know that she was doing it with the beat. It just was very coincidental. So I immediately was like, I have to save this. So I uploaded it into my laptop, got my little music software, and I made a sample out of it, and I took it to a friend. And I was like, I know I need to write this song, and I know it has to be about her, because I'm going to tell you a little bit about her. She is, I don't care if you have children, she is the coolest kid in the world. She just is. I have other children. She's the cooler one. People ask all the time, do you have a favorite? And I'm like, no. I She's the best. I mean, she's the only girl I got, but she's absolutely incredible. My wife sent me videos of her today that was literally her just dancing and making up choreography for something that no one else was watching. She was all dressed up and she looked like she was in a boy band. And she was just dancing around. And my wife was like, secretly catching the video because you can't let them know that you're taking that video because they would stop and it would be not cute anymore. So I knew for sure that I wanted this song to be about her, and she is different. She's different. She's different than other girls, and that's okay. And I want her to know that that's okay. And we are really, really proud of her for who she is. And I know the world. I've been in the world. I've been part of the world. I am part of the world. And I know what's going to happen. There's going to be somebody at some point that tells her that she's not who she should be. And I want to make sure that from this moment forward that she is very confident in who she is. So this song is for her. It's called Don't Stop Dancing. I know the feeling, I feel it too, in every eye, the weight of the way they watch you while you move. Oh Lord, they're watching you move. 'Cause you got a rhythm ahead of the beat, and they'll try to change it, keep you in time to bring you to your knees. But I just hope that you see that these are the things I love. So don't stop dancing. Oh, don't stop dancing. You got a fire inside your soul, and they'll call on why. Sound the alarm to turn it into smoke. But listen, don't let that go. You're still the light in every room, but when the darkness finds you, don't stop dancing. Oh, don't stop dancing. Even when there's nobody left on the floor, when you can hear the music anymore, don't stop dancing. Things I love, so I love. Don't stop dancing. Don't stop dancing. Oh, don't stop dancing. Oh, even when there's nobody left on the floor, when you can
sweet